Welcome back. Oh, I'm so excited right now. We are waiting for two of our goats, Darlin and Tammy, to have their babies. Babies. They're due in November and December. And so we have a friend who does all kinds of goat services who doesn't live too far from us in our new place. And so she came over and we did some ultrasounds. And there were a few things I learned because I don't think I've ever actually gotten our goats ultrasound. Technically, Tammy got an ultrasound a little over a year ago, but she wasn't pregnant at the time, and so it was pretty quick, and we knew pretty quickly that there was not much to do. Things I have learned. 1. Might be helpful to give the girls their haircuts ahead of time. Tammy was not thrilled. I was not able to record any of her getting her little trim, so that way we would be able to see without any kind of interference. Darlin did okay, but I felt bad that Nancy ended up having to do that for me, and she was very skilled and very quick and very sweet, but definitely haircuts ahead of time. 2, apparently, if you want to see and get a good idea of how many babies a goat might be smuggling, you want to get the ultrasounds done sooner. In my brain, I was thinking, oh, well, for humans, like, yes, you can get an ultrasound to, like, see heartbeat or whatever, like, relatively early. The real ultrasounds that are cool and good and, like, you can see some awesome stuff aren't till later. So apparently you really want to get the ultrasound done at 28 to 60 days into the pregnancy, and we're about 3 to 4 months in. So our dear Nancy wasn't able to fully say 100% how many babies each of the girls were smuggling, but it's safe to say probably at least 2 for both of them based on some of the stuff that we saw. The other big learning was not necessarily a new lesson, but number 3. Tammy hates people touching her stomach. She's sometimes okay with me doing it. She's usually okay with me milking her as long as she has food, but she will lay down on your hand. All of her images, we didn't spend too much time with her and the ultrasound machine because we didn't want to stress her out. You know, she's pregnant, we wanted her to be comfortable, and so we got a few good little, like, tidbits and definitely saw some stuff, but lessons learned. We still got to see some really great images of the inside of Tammy and Darlin, and also, honestly, like, even in the moment we couldn't see them, but looking back on some of the footage I was able to get, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So let's go and check it out and see what our girls are smuggling, shall we? I spent so much of the ultrasound just staring intently, hoping that maybe I was seeing something, but what really helped was when we could see movement, and that really made it obvious that there was a little somebody there kicking and wiggling and moving around.
There's one moving down there.
And my favorite was in Darlin right away. I almost missed it, but there is definitely this little alien axolotl looking creature right off the bat. Look at them. I like put it all the way in slow-mo so you could see.
Okay, there's one, the whole left side.
And then we get this beautiful shot. Oh my goodness.
So there's the neck and an ear and an eye.
This really great image. I didn't even notice it when Nancy was showing me, but you have the left hand side, which she pauses us and we see the like ears and she points out the eye and everything, but right next to it was also another set of ears, and so I think that's another little baby in there with its little buddy. If you see those little ears there and its head is kind of moving, and it almost looks like there's legs up at the top kind of moving around too, which makes me very curious and a little worried, but I'm sure it will be fine. But oh my gosh, look at the little ears. I am so excited. You're doing so good, darling. Such a good mama. But it's still cute. It's so cute that they have ears. I don't know why that's so incredible.
I'm gonna guess.
You're doing so good, darling.
That's just a guess.
Mm-hmm. Such a good mama. When I was showing Tiny Totes this, she said, that looks like the inside of her tummy. And I said, that's right. But yeah, we can definitely see movement, and we tried to do some zooming in because Nancy was telling me that she sees something down there, and there's definitely movement for sure. What that movement means, I don't totally know, but Nancy seemed to think that it was definitely a baby, so that made me very happy.
Okay, so I see one up at the top and one down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Tammy was not thrilled about any of this, so we had to be quick, but we did see for sure the full, like, spine and ribs, which I thought was so crazy, like, right off the bat. As soon as Nancy put the ultrasound machine to her stomach, we were able to see that, and I was so excited!
Okay.
Wow.
There's the body. All those white things are the bones. See
Yeah.
the ear up at the upper left. Guess what?
Wise. Very wise. Poor Nancy. She put her, like, case that she brings her ultrasound machine in on the other side of Tammy, hoping that would help her not to keep wiggling away.
Okay, you remember the buttons that I want you to push?
Yes. But we got some really good shots of this side of this baby right here, and there's possibly another baby right below it. It's kind of hard to tell, especially because Tammy was not. Here, would it help if I held her up a little bit?
Well, that might help a little.
Okay.
Nope.
very cooperative. And like I said, we didn't want to stress her out too much. So we said, okay, that's enough of that, and we'll just wait and see what comes out when the babies are born. We weren't able to go for as long, obviously, compared to Darlin, who let us kind of mess around for quite a while trying to get some good images, but we did get a little bit with Tammy. We know for sure she's pregnant, and for sure she's got at least one baby, and I have a feeling it's maybe two. But in the meantime, we got some great shots, and that was good enough for us. Look at all these little babies. I cannot believe that they are growing, these little ones, and I am so excited to see our new little friends in just a few weeks to a month. I can't believe how fast that's coming up. They are getting very big. But thank you again so much for watching, for hanging out. If you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more goat content, if you want to see more of us doing all the things, go ahead and do those YouTube-y things, like, subscribe, comment down below. How many babies do you think our girls are having? Are you excited about goat babies? Do you think that they will all be named after Disney characters? The answer is probably yes. Honestly, I'm not surprised that Tammy did not enjoy getting the ultrasound. I am very impressed that Nancy was willing to try a few different things to protect her hand from getting squished under Tammy's giant tummy, but also, I just know Tammy, and she's her own little goat, and her babies will come, and they will be precious and wonderful, and we'll just have to wait and see.